If you're new to Louisiana cooking, the Holy Trinity is onions, bell peppers, and celery. And it goes in everything. I got 3 little onions, 1 green bell pepper, and 3 stalks of celery. And I'm going to let this food processor do all the work. Boneless, skinless chicken thighs. Cut off any of the extra fat and chop it into little pieces, and we're going to season it up. All that chicken chopped, and we're going to hit it with a little bit of that sweet heat for your meat. And get that stirred up in there. Seasoned pretty good. Set that on the side. Got me a couple of tablespoons of butter melting down in my Mama's Magnolite. We're going to cook that halfway through. I made a little bit of onion powder. Throw in a little bit of garlic powder. Get this chicken cooked about halfway through, and then we're going to take it out. I got this little roux. You can make a roux on the stove, a cup of oil and a cup of flour. But I have a couple of cups of oil and a couple of cups of flour in a cast iron in my oven on 350. Letting this cook, stirring it every 20 minutes. That's what color it is now, and I'm gonna come back and check that shortly because I'm gonna use a little bit of this roux in this chicken and sausage, whatever. Can y'all believe that whole time I forgot to put on my music? That's crazy. I got it now though. We got that chicken with some color on it. It's been cooking for about 20 minutes. We're gonna take all the chicken out. A few links of Rouse's green onion sausage, pork sausage. We'll put those down in there and get those cooked down. Put in a little bit of chicken broth and let it cook. Ooh. Just let that cook down in that chicken broth for a little while. Flip that over. Cook it on both sides. All right, we're gonna take this sausage out, put it on a plate, throw in all of our vegetables. Well, that didn't work out like I planned it. Onion, celery, bell pepper. Big old bowl. That's gonna deglaze the bottom of the pot and get up all that the grimmies off the bottom. See, I got all my sausage cut up into little pieces over here. And we're gonna continue to cook down that Trinity. I just pulled my roux out. Look at that good color. That's what I'm looking for. A couple tablespoons garlic. I don't have fresh garlic right now. You're just getting the minced garlic in a jar. Stir that around, get it mixed in. 1 small can of tomato paste. About 10 minutes. And now we wait. Y'all, look at that roux. Now we're gonna drop in a half a container of chicken broth. I'm gonna add my roux straight from this pot over here. Straight from the pot. Maybe a cup. Altogether, about a cup. There we go. That's enough. Got that rich color. See, we got that bubbling in there. Put that down for a little bit. Drop in a can of rotel, can of stewed tomatoes, 2 cans of crushed tomatoes, and the rest of your chicken broth. We're gonna get this blended up, give it a little taste, throw whatever seasoning we might need in it. Add me a couple tablespoons of sugar. Hit it with that sweet heat for your meat another time. A little bit more onion powder. A little bit of garlic powder. Now that we got that tasting right, I'm gonna throw all this meat down in here. Meat, juice, and all. 1 can of water. I'm gonna bring this up to a simmer, kind of a low boil, and then cut the heat down and cover it. Starting to bubble right here. I'm gonna give it 1 good stir. Cut that fire down. Cover it. And we're not gonna check it for about 30 minutes. Let me show y'all this roux I made in the oven earlier. That roux is perfect. I'm gonna put the rest of this in a jar and use it tomorrow. It's still going strong, y'all. I'm gonna let this cook on a low simmer for like an hour. Got my peas and carrots started over here. And another little Magnolite. Got that Paris rice over here. We'll be back to show you the finished product. That's the rest of my roux. I put in a jar. The rest of my roux to use tomorrow and the next day. Yeah, buddy. Cleaned out an old pickle jar. We're gonna make these plate lunches for my mom and them. And that's done, folks. That is done. Sasebo. I think my parents gonna be happy, y'all. Plate lunch delivery. It's not delivery. It's DiGiorno. Delivery.
It looks like it's been bought.
And baby brought home the sack of legs.